Justin. So, welcome to the first annual Heartwood Scavenger Hunt, sponsored by the Lilyburn Orphanage. Irma Lilyburn, protector of Alderheart, savior of Humblewood, is organizing the very first scavenger hunt for all those that lost their families to the fires and rebellion a few years ago. You are part of those orphans and have grown up as the first children of the Heartwood after it was saved by those same protectors of Alderheart. Irma and her remaining companions have done their best to make the Heartwood a home to all Humblefolk. You all have been waiting for this day to come, and you can tell that everyone has been coming up with their own adventuring groups, so that maybe one day they too can help protect the Heartwood. Most of you have known each other for a while. The Heartwood has started a brand new tradition called the Gathering of Sprouts, a scavenger hunt open to orphans and families. The prizes are small, trinkets, meals, tokens, but everyone knows the real reward is being noticed by guilds, mentors, or families. There are about 40 orphans currently at the Lilyburn Orphanage that are looking for potential families. Most are around the same age, a mix of both birdfolk and humblefolk, but mostly humblefolk. The orphanage sits where the great trunk of the Heartwood breaks the ground, built both within and around it. Moving you maps. Wide woven arches overhead like patient arms, their leaves stitched together with lantern light and hanging wind chimes. Carved from bone, shell, and polished wood. The building itself is a patchwork, part hollowed trunk, part stone foundation, part wood frame, that was clearly built a little later when more children arrived than expected. No two doors are quite the same height. Scratch marks from climbing claws and talons line the walls, carefully left unpolished. Inside it smells of bread, smoke, damp bark, and soap. Beds are stacked in gentle tiers, carved into the wood or nestled behind curtains of woven leaves. Each kid has a small shelf, just enough space for a few treasures, a book or something you refuse to throw away. Names are painted above your beds in mismatched lettering, some carefully written, others scratched by the children themselves. The common room is the heart of the place. A low hearth crackles day and night, surrounded by cushions, stumps, and benches worn smooth by years of restless feet. Above it hangs a wooden plaque, carved simply, "No one eats alone." Caretakers move quietly but firmly, practiced in settling disputes between claws, hooves, and wings without raising their voices. Other children help the younger ones without being asked. New arrivals are given soup first, questions later. At night, the forest hums around the orphanage. You hear owls calling, insects singing, and the soft murmur of children telling each other stories they half remember. Someone always leaves a light on near the door, not because danger is expected, because someone might need help finding their way home. So, this is what Humblewood looked like before our campaign ended. So you will see on the map where there's an area called the Scorched Grove in Ashborough. Scorched Grove had been, well, scorched for quite a long time, like a couple hundred years. Some sort of fire started there and never ended. Our party put an end to that, and in the process recovered 2 fragments of something that they found out called the Heartwood. It's like a sister tree to Alderheart. 2 of them gave their lives and combined the Heartwood and created the new, they became like the root of the tree and protector of the forest. And over the last few years, it has sprouted to what you see on the map. So, I want you all to roll the initiative, please. With your negatives. So
That's
many negatives.
Mm-hmm.
That's still pretty good rolls, guys.
At 20.
Not
For
20
19.
to start for a 19. Yeah. And a nat 1 to... Okay. That's even funnier.
Get it out of the way first. It's only up from here.
Yep. Alright, so we have a 19. Troubles!
It's not rolling.
Yeah. Do you have regular dice or just real dice?
I might have to, yeah. It's saying roll with beyond 20, but that's not working. Alright.
Give me 1 sec. Let me look on your character sheet here. Roll log. Yeah, don't know. I don't see it.
Alright, well, with my real die and my negative, I got a 0.
A 0!
I rolled a 2, and I have a negative 2.
That's funny.
Off to a great start.
All right. Love it. Snouth, what does your bunk look like?
Snouth's bunk has always been minimalist, but he has just started going through a new phase that is even more of like a stark minimalism. So, like the few belongings that he has are kind of just hidden, and it almost looks like the only thing there is just a single sheet and a single pillow. And he makes sure that they're kind of perfectly set and aligned, and there's nothing else visible. And he has like a lot of stuff like in a little box under his bed, probably.
Okay. And what do you look like?
Snouth is very serious looking little mouse. Mm-hmm. He's always kind of acted beyond his years, but he's again entering a new phase of that right now. He has these big ears, this kind of brown brown face with these big kind of blonde eyelids, and he has crafted for himself, or I don't know, maybe he's had one of the folks at the orphanage help to craft him robes, which he is now wearing, like these kind of orange robes, and it's very new.
All right. Nacheti, what does your bunk look like, and what do you look like?
Oh, little Nacheti. She's a little fox, and she's got bright green eyes and pointy ears. Her bunk is full of like little trinkets, like, say, I don't know if we're like in bunk beds or what kind, but I'd say
you're part of a tree trunk for where you sleep, so it's like little burrows.
Okay, yeah, so her bunk is going to be like further up, and it's got like little trinkets of things that she may have like swiped from other kids or from the adults, and it's like organized from like, oh, this is so and so's extra flower whatever, and then this gets up to like, oh, I stole the leader's eye mask or so, I don't know, whatever it is, like all the way up in like order of importance to her. She always has kind of a sly smile, and like a eat shitting grin, like you can always tell she's up to something, or like contemplating her next nefarious move.
Her next victim.
Yeah, she's not mean per se, just a little feisty and troublesome.
Nice. As Vulpin should be. Okay. Teensie, what do you look like and what's your bunk look like?
Teensie is predominantly a little white bird with some colorful wings, more of an iridescent shine than an actual color. She, of course, does the head tilt, typical of pigeons, and has a little bit of a hiccuping voice, just a little bit of a halting voice. And her bunk, she has twisted, of course, her blankets into a nest.
Nice.
There's some white down feathers, the undercoat feathers, as she's grooming herself in her nest that now float annoyingly around the room on occasion. There's nothing really on her shelf. She doesn't keep stuff up there, but she has been known to tuck away the occasional mealworm or tasty beetle that may or may not escape before she has a chance to eat it later. So, maybe not the number one roommate, but in general, fairly kind and gentle soul who's willing to listen if you've had a bad day.
Perfect. Mira, what do you look like and what's your bunk look like?
So Mira is like a mountain goat, just like a little grove servant. Very white, like pure white fur. Big sweater that somehow is still bigger than her. Who knows where she got that?
Nice.
Her bunk is similar to Nacheti. It's just like full of things that she's acquired, but unlike hers, it's not organized. There's just stuff all over the shelf, kind of just hanging wherever it can find a place. Who knows how it got here or where she got it from? Things just end up in her bunk.
Perfect. And Kizzie, what's your bunk look like and what do you look like?
Kizzie is a little hedgehog. She's got some flowers, like flower petals, and some full blooms, but mostly just some like petals that have kind of gotten stuck in her quills, but she likes it like that, so it's fine. When she wears a red scarf around her neck, that's her like only real flashy adornment. In her bunk, she has a little hook that she hangs her little scarf on when she goes in, and an extra blanket that she can pull down to make it dark when she goes to bed. She's got a bunch of leaves and sticks and other little like messy naturey things that she can burrow into when she goes to sleep. And the only possession that she has on her shelves is an old battered pan flute.
Yeah, nice. Love it. Perfect. Well, as you're all going about your morning, you guys know today is going to be a very special day. Lots of humble folk and bird folk, orphans, are just like running around getting all their stuff. You'd notice like they're starting to like gather into like their little groups already, getting ready for the day and like pointing out like potential targets to steal or bother. You know most of the people in here. I'll let you decide how long you've been here for. But at some point in the morning, you all hear the whistle from Matron Irma that everything is almost ready to start lining up outside and getting into your groups. Anyone who's not in a group, please wait outside the door and I'll find you one. Pretzels. Because Irma was your character, what do you think she looks like after a couple years? When you can describe what Irma would look like normally.
Yeah, I think especially as she's like the matron now.
Mm-hmm.
She comes from like her dad was also an adventurer, so she's used to like money. She's probably dressed very nicely. She looks very like formal. You probably like. She still looks very like caring. I don't know, but she's definitely like an authority figure as she stands up there. She is. She looks like an armadillo for those who don't know her. She Yeah, I'd say she just, I don't know.
Would she still wear her wizard hat, even though she's not a wizard?
Yeah. Or like probably a nicer hat. Now she's not adventuring. Some kind of big hat. Yeah.
Nice big hat. Okay. She is a cleric of Nair. And yeah, at some point, she settled down here and started an orphanage, because that's just what Brandon had her in store for her later. I believe we had Irma with a little bit southern accent. Brandon's not the best at them, but I will do my best today. Outside, you find that everyone is under the shade of the Heartwood has come out to watch and cheer you all on. Birdfolk and humblefolk alike are sitting here on logs and handmade chairs, handing out snacks and cider for everyone. As you all finally gather up and look around, you see Matron Irma talking to a few of her friends and that are nodding and smiling. And as you all finally gather around, would you all consider yourself a group, or would you be looking for a group? I'm just going to leave it up to you guys whether or not you know each other and already had planned to be a group.
I think we would know each other.
Okay. Make it nice and simple.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So as you guys are all around outside, you eventually have most people calm down, and you just hear Irma just go, Now, everyone gather around. Mika, no talking in the back. You two, Esther. Lucy, put Pip down. There. Now, today's a special day. And as long as nothing major happens, let's hope we can do this again next year. Well, also, let's hope that none of you are here next year. So, seeing as this is our first go-around, I've asked a few friends and family to help. But first, let's give you all your packs. You are all each given a pack. It is a leaf-bound satchel to put all your stuff in. Inside, I'll copy and paste this for you, is a living map of Humblewood that will update magically when all your tasks for today are completed. There's a wooden token carved with the symbol of the tenders who help with anything Matron Irma needs. If you find yourself in need of help, just hold the token and tell it you need help, please. Inside is also a slingshot with 20 stones in a pouch with a little note that says, in case of trouble, don't do anything stupid with it. And a list of places and people to find and help. So let me copy and paste that and put it in Discord for you. There's a couple people that say, we didn't get a slingshot. And Irma's just going to say, you know why you don't get one. There's a rubber ball in there for the just in case. Now, does anyone have any questions before we begin today?
You know they would, but I can't think of one.
Okay. Now, when everyone is ready, you will all follow your list of items to find. If you get lost, one of the tenders will be close at hand to guide you back to your path. When everyone is ready, we will begin. So, get yourselves into your groups. Not all of you are going to the same location. Everyone has their own map. Everyone has their own stuff to do. Today's plan is basically try and complete as many of the scavenger hunts that are on your list. Some are hunts, some are other things to test you, just to see how well you work as a group. Rima, and she's gonna hunker down a little and go, just a reminder, guys, there's a lot of families here looking for, you guys. So, the more you impress them, the better chances that, we can leave here and go have a normal life.
We get adopted.
But don't worry, most of the people live around here, so you still, get to live kind of close to everybody. There's a few that go off, but we'll do what we can. So, do your best. And, well, you know, if you got to do a little worse, that's okay, too. Just try, you know. All I can say is just try. And there's going to be lots of people around in case you get into trouble. Okay? All right. I have faith in you guys. So, well, I think everybody's good to go. Have fun. And then she just kind of looks around and goes, "Who's ever on firework duty now?" Then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of fireworks go off. And everybody starts cheering. And your map, so whoever wants to be in charge of the map, let me know. Because you're going to be doing most of the survival rolls for today.
Oh, jeez. Can anybody beat a -1?
No, got a -2.
Perfect. So normal, 2024, 2014, it doesn't matter. Someone can give the help action. You can all roll. But basically, we are going to do survival rolls to see every time you have a location to find. We do a survival roll. We do the first event, survival roll, next event, just to see. You're going to be on a lovely little path around the Heartwood today. So, we start at the base of the Heartwood, and your very first mission, they're kind of like in quotation marks to make it kind of look like you're doing like your own little mini adventures, which these are. There's 10 mini adventures to do today. Some will take longer than others, some won't take that long. So the very first one is called Sweet Where It Shouldn't Be. You need to find Buck Horn, owner of Horns, Honey, and Mead Stand. All it tells you on there is he's somewhere in the market district. And there is a path. So I will take survival rolls from either all of you or one person with the help action.
Well, like I said, I've got a -1 for survival, so unless somebody can beat that.
No,
Perfect. Roll me a survival roll with advantage, please. You will notice as soon as the fireworks go off, everyone scatters. And a couple of them are just like, you know, ignoring the adventure and like sitting and watching the fireworks until they're done before they start the adventure. There's
17?
definitely 17. Beautiful. So a 17 is going to put you guys a little bit in the lead. Are you walking or are you running?
Oh, I think kids would run at first.
Yeah,
don't you think?
that's what it. Okay, perfect. So
Tripping over each other.
you all
Get in
eventually.
my way!
Yeah.
Me too. Wait for me.
So you all eventually find your way to the Heartwood Market, and you see a stall where it says, "Horns, Honey, and Mead Stand."
Can we
And
read?
You can read.
Okay.
That is one thing Irma would do. You see standing near the stand a very, very old, tall servant. He is in robes. He has staff around, and he's always carrying like a big keg behind him. I will take history rolls from everyone to see if you know who this person is. Pretzels does, but
7.
Whitney, you're muted.
Thank you. 12.
It's a 9.
Okay. So, anyone 10 and above would remember Irma likes to tell stories. So, over time, you have learned a little bit more about her and about her past. Buckhorn is one of her friend Brenobi's uncle. He is Uncle Buck, and he's a buck. He is a drunken master monk who kind of looks a little like John Candy.
Of course.
He owns his own mead and honey business. He has like a bunch of honey farms around, pretty much everywhere in Humblewood. He likes to. He employs. Pretty much when you come of age, that's old enough for him to have you work with him. He does adopt people from time to time. Most of them work on his farms. He does enjoy children, and he just likes having fun. So he's an old servant who most people enjoy being around for most of the day until he's drank more than he's sold. That is Uncle Buck. So as soon as you guys all get there, because your survival rolls got you there quick, he just looks around at you and goes, "Oh, hello, children. You're the first to get here. Oh, there's lots more coming. Oh, this was a... Okay, interesting idea. Now, there's a creek about 5 minutes east of here, down that path." And he's going to point. "There you will find one of my honey farms. Would you go fill up this jar for me?" And he's going to, the jar's fair size. It's at least a foot tall, maybe 6 inches wide. It is a big jar. "You will just need to convince the queen guarding it to let you in. How you do that will be up to you. Watch out for the swarms if you make her angry. So good luck. When you are done, you can move on to your next task. Then keep the jar of honey."
Ooh.
Does that sound okay for you? It should fit in your bag.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, guys. I go running for the
Okay.
path.
Good luck. Have fun.
Whee!
Perfect. Survival rolls to see if you can find where his honey farm is.
Anybody else want to take it this time?
Take that advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the best.
Oh, not bad.
19, doing good. Beautiful. All right. I should have given you guys a little bit more.
Nat
crappy
20, but a
rolls.
minus 1.
That's okay. That's an nat 20. That's 2 nat 20s today. At least one was on initiative. So, you're nat 20. You guys are in the mood. You guys want to get this done. You guys immediately take a look, grab the jar, and hoof it. Some of you literally on hoofs. So, as you are running, you will notice on your list of tasks, your task is to find wild honey without harming the hive. The location is the hollow willow overlooking a creek. Doesn't tell you exactly how to do anything, but I'll move you over to the honey farm. So, when the 5 of you find the honey farm, thankfully your nat 20 survival roll stays on the path and you don't run into any problems around here. Now,
Sweet.
I don't know why pretzels... One second, I just want to try and update token here. It should have updated. There we go. It should say Mira, and I don't know why it's not changing to Mira. It's just something on my end. One second. Alright, that's better.
Do the spellcasters, I know we don't have any weapons or anything. Do our spellcasters still have any spells?
None of you have spells. The only ones, there's certain races that give you innate spells. Like if you were a Mawpaw, you get Speak with Animals.
Okay.
I don't
Ooh, I
think
have
anyone...
Charm Person.
You got Charm Person, yes, because Vulpin do get Charm Person. I can't remember what some of the innate ones are. I think Jerbeens get like advantage on strength, stuff like that. I don't think any of you
friends.
Okay. That might help. So innate abilities, yes, you can use them.
Okay, just checking. Thank you.
Yep, you are good. So as you all come here, you see that there is a someone dressed as a tender. One of the tenders are basically the druids of Humblewood. If there's any fires, the tenders are called to put them out. If plants looking sickly, the tenders are called to help heal. They're basically the druids of everywhere. And you see one here, looking at you all as you are the first group to come here. I will take perception rolls from everybody as you get here, please. Oh,
14.
Another one. Mira.
Yeah. Mira sees nothing.
Mira sees
That is
nothing.
-1.
That is. Okay. Love it. All right. So those of you over an 8, your passive will catch a few things, but for the most part here, you see a couple swarms. Like there's still like a couple hundred bees going around, but you do see one giant bee that kind of looks like maybe a queen is hovering around one of the largest hives. And as you get here, you just see the tender kind of look at you guys and go, "Oh, hello, group. I'm Frida. I am here to help you in anything you need. I have been told that your first task here is to gather some fresh honey. So, what would you like to do that? Any thoughts?"
Find the queen?
Yep.
Can I talk to her?
You can certainly try. Have any of you ever encountered a queen bee before?
No.
Well, she's an enchanted queen bee. So she has the ability to... If she's up for talking, she will talk. If she's up for... I don't want to tell you a lot, but I want to... we'll see how you do. But she will be able to tell who you are. I'll give you that hint.
I can speak with bugs if that helps at all. If you think that'll matter.
It might. I don't want to give you too much, so I'm going to let you all decide what you would like to do.
Can she speak the language of common?
No. That,
Oh.
Unfortunately, no. She is still a bee.
Yeah, that's just something I've always been able to do, is speak with bugs.
Well, if you have the ability to speak in their language, then I'm sure you will be able to figure something out.
How do we get the honey out of the hives?
You need to ask her permission.
I can do that. I think I can do that.
We'll follow you.
Would you all like to do
did
it
already.
as a group, or would you like to do it individually?
Well, I have this thing called Speak with Bugs. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with creatures of the bee type representing insects. So the goal is to try to kind of pantomime like what we're trying to do. Like, this is our task. We just want the honey. We're not going to hurt anybody. And she'll...
Perfect. Feel free to move your characters up towards her, or towards, if you want to try and sneak some honey under the eyes of the swarms, you could do that too. But if you'd like to talk to her, please move up to her.
Teensie will follow, but hang back a little bit.
Okay.
Unless anybody has a better idea.
As you get closer to her, you do notice that the swarms kind of like come and form a protective barrier around her.
You got this. You got it. Uh-oh, I went for a swim.
Hey,
Perfect. Well,
hey, Sparky,
boys-
you need to be a little more confident, you know? Just go talk to her.
You can do it.
As Nacheti's like kind of sneaking around the side.
Give her like
I will take I will take a
little
stealth roll, please, Nacheti.
Oh gosh. Not even a rogue gets
That's
good
a
stuff.
purse. Yeah. Okay. Let me bring up swarm of bees here. Whoopsie. Arg. Okay. So far, they kind of like hover towards you, but nothing seems to happen so far. Now, what would you like to say to the queen bee?
So, okay, it says, where did it go? Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas. So I'm going to try to walk up and kind of bow because she's the queen. So I'm gonna treat her with respect and kind of like courtly little bow, and then gesture to this pot, and then gesture to the honey, and try to basically pantomime like we were sent here to get this honey to put in this pot. And then I'm personally not good at charades, but try to be like, I'll give you a trade because one of my innate abilities is druidcraft. Okay. So one of a flower or something that's blooming in the area, I'm going to try to like make it open up and bloom for like to try to offer pollen in exchange for the honey.
Perfect. Excellent. Then I will let you give me a lovely animal handling with advantage, please.
Okay.
Nacheti, I need an animal handling from you from the swarm, please.
I got a 14.
Okay. With 16. Excellent. Okay. So 14 and a 16. Nacheti, you realize the closer you get up there, they're not really paying too much attention to you anymore, and they just kind of look at you and buzz along, and it seems whatever your friend is doing to the queen, they just immediately like turn around and go back to work, leaving you alone.
Nacheti will turn around and be like,
Perfect. The rest of you see the queen just like kind of like hover around a big thing of honeycomb that's fresh and like drooping and like goes over and taps on the jar and then goes away. Good rolls, guys, for your crappy stats.
We can have it.
The tender's like giving you guys a little thumbs up and applause. Wow, that was good, guys.
Go for it. Go get the honey.
We'll get the honey.
That jar's bigger than me. I need help.
Yes, you need help.
Snouth will help you. Snouth runs over, picks it up.
Perfect.
I thought that would be a lot more difficult.
Well, we're not done yet. It is a heavy jar, so I would love a strength save from the two of you with advantage.
Ooh.
Teensie would try to help, but I think it'd be more of a hindrance with a -3.
Yeah.
I get advantage anyway, which is fun.
Bottle's almost as big as Teensie.
Yeah, you do being a Jerbeen.
16, or it didn't do advantage correctly. I need to roll again.
That's fine.
16. Yeah, we're taking the 16.
Who's rolling? Am I rolling?
That's okay. The 16's enough.
Okay.
You all see your tiny little mouse friend just grab it and hold it, and with no problem.
Good job.
Like muscles bulge just a little bit. And...
Oh, Snouth.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Where
a
are we going with
mouse.
Where are we going with it?
You can put it in your backpack.
Okay.
You will notice as soon as you put things in your backpack, it doesn't weigh as much as it probably should have.
Wow, Snouth is strong. What's next?
Yeah, you'd be able to tell that there's something about the backpack that it's not like a bag of holding where it's like unlimited. You can still see you put it in there, but it's almost like whatever you put in there, there's no weight to it on your back.
Great.
So someone can add 5 pounds of honey, which is a lot of honey.
It's a lot of honey.
Kizzie will bow again to the queen.
Okay.
Bow and then
Yeah.
gesture like thank you, and then just run away.
Yeah. I'll also take nature rolls as you all kind of take a look at this place and go, huh.
Are we all supposed to take that back to the first guy, or are we
this
supposed to
is for
go?
you.
Ooh,
Right
okay.
now, he said just keep moving along and keep it. Snouth, you really don't know a lot. Nacheti, with your 8.
I got a 12.
Okay, perfect. Anyone over an 8? Most queen bees aren't this big. Most queen bees should be like, even at your size, like the size of maybe your closed fist, not the size of your head. So this is a special queen.
Queen of Queens.
Yes, almost.
Stuff with that bee. It's a little big, don't you think?
What does it say? What's the next task on the list? What does it say? Who's got the list? Did you put it in your pocket?
I don't have it.
Uh-oh. Snouth, do you have
assume we'll
the
get
list?
pretzels back at some point.
No, Snouth has the honey.
Okay. I've got the map. I've got
Okay.
the map.
The map has the list on the back of the map.
Oh. I'm like holding up the map to look at it, and somebody from behind is like, yeah.
The list is on the back. Hey.
Oh, I flip it over. Oh, there it is. Ha ha. Okay, here it is. And what's the next task on my list?
Perfect. The next task on your list is called A Feather Freely Given.
Got lots of feathers.
It says, go find Elder Hootrich.
Hootrich.
Yeah, Hootrich.
Elder
then
Hootrich.
Ritch. Yep.
Okay. Let's check the map, I guess. What does it say? Where is it?
Hootrich is down that path. As soon as you guys look, what did I name her? Tender Frida, she'll just say, oh, Elder Hootrich is next for you guys? Okay. Down that path, he is currently teaching a few young birdfolk how to glide down a small hill.
Ooh.
Can
Glide
I
lesson.
roll a insight check on Tender Frida?
Sure.
Frida?
Frida, sorry.
Yep.
Frida
by
Lay.
all means.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Heavy honey.
Yeah. We got some honey. Good honey. Oh, next task. Okay. The task itself says, go find him and persuade him to part with one of his feather tokens. You're going to need to come up with some sort of encouraging speech to give to the young bird folk that are scared to jump. So,
Okay,
I will take...
let's go find him.
Yeah, it seems like you might be able to do pretty well with that.
I don't know. I could try, but
Bird to bird.
bird to bird, but with a charisma of 9. Inspiration sounds like a bard thing, don't you think? No, I'm just kidding.
I can do that one time. So
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
well, let's
stick
find
him
him
here.
first, because we won't be able to do anything until we find the guy.
true.
Does
Huh.
anybody else want to handle the map this time? I don't want to dominate. Seems rude. No?
Snouth can hold it if you need it.
Okay. Well, that helps. So I guess I'll do with advantage then.
Yeah, you seem to be doing pretty well, so I say just keep going.
Oh boy, you just jinxed it.
Probably.
Okay.
13 is enough to keep you guys on the path. Can I, while you guys are going down the path with a lovely 5 pounds of honey that does not feel like 5 pounds of honey, I would love perception rolls from everyone as you start walking towards your next destination.
Nat 20.
I'm voluntarily rolling with disadvantage because I'm concentrating on the path.
3.
Okay. Your nat 20. Let me find where I put it.
Wait. 11 perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Perfect. You see, with your nat 20, specifically, just off the path, you see something kind of like nestle against a tree about 100 yards back in.
There's something over there.
Oh, in the woods?
Mm-hmm. Over by that tree. She'll point it out to everybody.
You think it's
kind of
safe?
start heading that way. Yeah.
Do you think it's safe to leave the path?
If someone's hurt, I think we should help them.
All of the world is a path anyway. I think it's fine.
We can make
very cool. That makes sense. All right, let's go.
Perfect. Excellent. You're nat 20. I don't need to make you know exactly where it is, but I will just take a standard survival roll from all of you to make sure you don't trip and fall down any hidden holes.
I fell down a hole.
You fell down a hole.
17.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Nat 1 was going to be the only bad thing that happened, and with Nacheti, we got a 0. Was it a Nat 1, though?
No, it was a 3.
Okay.
No.
It's not a
The
Nat
negative.
1. Okay.
It was a 3 with a -3, yeah.
Yes. You still are going to trip and bang your knee on like a hidden little root. Not going to do anything other than maybe bruise later.
Oh, Nacheti, okay?
Well, golly gee whiz, that hurt.
I'm gonna try to help him. Come on, it's this way.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
Right. As you pull yourself off and dust yourself off, get a little bit of the dirt off. Yeah. It's bruising slightly. You come across.
Yeah.
You all come across what looks to be a small little bundle wrapped in wax.
Wrapped in wax?
Yeah.
This looks weird.
It smells faintly of honey.
It doesn't belong to us, but we found
We
it.
eat it?
Well, are there any bees around?
I will take a perception roll.
17.
The 17's enough to see where the bundle was. Is just a little note scratched in the dirt. You found one of the hidden caches. Congratulations, you can keep it.
The winner is us.
Cool, treasure.
Inside, it is a bundle of beeswax candles. There's 3 of them. They burn clean and very, very slow. They will give off 5 feet of dim light. Sorry, 5 feet of bright light and 5 feet of dim light.
These can come in handy.
This is objectively exciting.
I can tell by your emotion that you're very excited about it.
Yeah, if you roll well on your going from job to job, there might be some hidden things along the way.
Well,
This is
let's get back to the path because it's making me a little nervous to be off the path.
Okay. Survival rolls to find the path.
Uh-oh.
200 yards, so 300 feet.
Oh.
I'll give you advantage for Kizzie because you rolled an at 20.
Now I roll bad.
Yeah, of course.
It's a 9.
Okay. At least the rest of your party finds the path, especially with the 13. Teensie, you definitely kind of just go, guys, it's over here. Why are you wandering over there? It's over here.
Okay, we're going this way.
Guys, this way, this way. I'm starting to like drop a couple feathers, being nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Nacheti picks them up behind you.
Okay.
Oh, you forgot these. She tries to like put it back into your, put the feathers back in.
oh, thank you. They don't really go back in, but thank you. You can have one if you want.
All right. She puts one behind her ear.
Mira, being mountain goat, you would also notice kind of in and around the area would be hoof prints that are similar to yours.
Maybe we should.
They kind of like just go like from the path to where the bundle was. So it was like someone like servant-ish would have dropped them there. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, well, we found the path, so let's keep going. We gotta find Mr. Hookrich.
As you guys get back towards the path, you definitely notice that there's more and more people slowly starting to come through this way, and even a couple that are going the other way towards the hive. So some of your fellow orphans have caught up to you. Some of them give you like a wave, some of them give you a stink eye. More the stink eye than the wave.
I wave back to the ones that waved. Hi, guys!
Stink eye, the ones that stink eye.
Yeah, most of the bird folk are stinking eyeing you. Yeah. You guys definitely growing up would realize that there is still technically a pecking order between the bird folk and the humble folk.
No pun intended.
No actual pun intended. Yep.
Teensie, they might like her.
For years, the bird folk have like hovered over the humble folk. It has always been a bird folk high society. Humble folk are the workers. That's how Humblewood has, like, if you actually go through the book itself, definite pecking order where the humble folk are the workers and the bird folk run everything. But Irma's changing that. And her friends. So, you guys eventually come across a small hill where you have a very old race, Brandon. The owls are come on. Can't think of the race after. Kind of like an owl. Strake, thank you. A very old strake. He kind of looks like a barn owl. He's about 5.5, almost 6 feet. I have a description somewhere. 6 foot tall. You would know that he's probably been given this task because he doesn't have to move around a lot. He's a portly fellow. Has a walking stick. He's in just simple robes. And you see at least 5 or 6, a little bit older. They'd be about 7 years old. Most of them, they're all bird folk. And he is teaching them how to glide down a small hill for the first time. Not a lot of people use their wings until they need to, especially here in the Heartwood. At Alterheart, they'd probably learn a little younger because they live in trees. Here you live on the ground. And you do notice a few of them are not doing well. Most of them like jump off and then roll down the hill.
Uh-oh.
And Elder Hootrich kind of looks at all of you and goes, "Oh, good. Maybe you all can help give a little encouragement to these folk. They're having an issue trusting their wings. How would you like to help them?" You notice at least like 3 or 4 of them are kind of like gathering up to you guys and going, "We'll get it. We just need practice." And a couple of them go, "I don't like flying. I like the ground better. It's safer on the ground."
Well, technically, that's not true. If you get up on the flying in the air like this, and your bad guys are trying to eat you down there, and you're up here, they can't get you.
It gives me weird things in my stomach.
Well, maybe you shouldn't eat before you do it.
Oh. But I'm always eating.
Oh yeah,
I've been told I gotta eat to grow.
Okay,
Just,
but just do that like when you get drunk.
Birds after my own heart.
One of them's gonna go, "It's called butterflies in your stomach." And Elder Hootrich is just gonna go, "Some people don't like heights. I've met a couple bird folk that prefer the ground over the air. I don't understand it much, but it does happen from time to time, and these are the ones that I'm old. I don't glide myself. I don't prefer the ground, but I'm from Alterheart, so the air is home. And I'm hoping these guys, they won't even go up into the tree. So I'm trying to gather their courage. So if you guys can all maybe come up with an encouraging speech, that would be helpful. And I will give you a great item that'll help even you someday, just in case you fall yourselves."
I already failed today, so you know. Look, I got boo-boo.
Ah, well, that'll heal.
Yeah.
Humble folk are hardy.
Mm-hmm. Especially the birds, apparently. They eat all the time.
It's the hollow bones, you see.
If they get butterflies in their stomachs, butterflies have wings too, so maybe they can be inspired and let that feeling make them want to fly, like the butterflies.
It's a good idea, too. Yeah, I basically want something from each of you. I've gotten 2 so far. I'll take 3 more. And then we'll do a group persuasion or performance or intimidation roll.
So,
you birds fly!
Fly, damn it!
being younger than them, I would not yet have learned how to glide.
Nope.
I would. Okay. Well, maybe if you students could tell me about it, then maybe I could give it a try too.
Oh, well,
sometimes the best way to learn.
Well, from what we've been told by him, you can't really have a lot of stuff on you until you're bigger. So like if you're carrying a lot of weight, you're just gonna tumble and tumble and tumble. If you're overweight, you're gonna tumble and tumble and tumble. I think it's more, one of them's gonna pipe in and go, wind currents. It's all about the wind. If you can learn to trust the wind, then you'll be fine. We don't see a lot of wind down here. I keep thinking we gotta go higher. But
higher,
he
like
wants us to keep... I'd want to try and climb a tree and then jump off. Because that's how the birds learn.
So
they're born higher.
They say that teaching is the best way to learn, so I'll give it a try if you will.
You want to climb the tree, or you want to do it here? The hill's fairly, it's not like a straight incline. There's enough that if you're gonna you're gonna glide 2 feet off the ground, so it's gonna hurt a little if you fall, but nothing major, just more bruises.
Okay, let's start with the low one, and then maybe you guys can show me the high one.
Okay.
I'll spend a few minutes trying to learn it because they say the teaching is the best way to learn.
Okay, perfect. Mira, is there anything you would like to say to them to encourage them?
I mean, I don't know. Mira doesn't know much about how bird folk fly.
Not many humble folk do. Nope. That's fine.
Mira would give an encouraging thumbs up and just smile.
Thumbs up is sometimes all people ever need.
Yeah,
you got this, bro. Okay. And Snouth, anything, words of encouragement from Snouth?
I think while some of this conversation is
just
happening,
kick them off.
Snouth is taking a smaller cohort of them, maybe 3, and he's in the middle of an explanation. So it's an illusion. There is no limit to the body. There's no limit to the wing. It's here. It's not here.
It's only a foot wide, though. My wing's only a foot, I don't understand.
Do you see it as only a foot wide?
Well, yeah, because I can measure it.
That's your problem.
So you're just trying to say
gives a nod.
I just need to, believe I can do it and I'll do it?
Yes, you can already do it. You just have to remember it.
He's got rocks in his face. There's... Okay. Can I have a group persuasion, performance, or intimidation? You can roll what you like, and it'll be with advantage as a group. I will take the average. I love those faces.
That is about right. That is a 2.
Okay. Oh, we get a 21 and nat 20 from Teensie. That'll get rid of some of the lower rolls, most of the lower rolls.
Performance is pretty much the only thing she's naturally proficient in.
That's okay. Perfect. All right.
So maybe I actually managed to glide a little bit, and they look and say, well,
what I was going to say.
If this little 4-year-old can do it, maybe we can do it too.
You tell me how you glide for the first time. Let's go with that.
I'm running down the hill, and I've got my wings open, and I'm tripping a little bit, and I think I trip one last time, and it's worse than the other times, and I think I'm going to start to fall and hit my face, so I squinch up my face real tight because I'm waiting for the impact, and then the impact doesn't come, but there's a rushing of air, and I'm like, wait a minute, I should have hit the ground by now. And I peek an eye open, and there's a bush coming right at me very fast, and I smush into the bush, but I did glide into the bush.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, with a couple little hoots and a howl, over the next 5 to 10 minutes, you see the rest of them do the same, and about 80% of them finally figure out how to do glide short distances. Perfect. After all that, Elder Hootrich is giving you guys like a little eyebrow raise and goes, I didn't think that was going to work. I was just to the point where I was just going to keep throwing them down. Oh, well, I guess you can teach an old owl new tricks. You have all... Yes. I will give you something worthy. He is going to give you all 1 feather of gentle descent. This is a magical item that once a day, if you find yourself in trouble, you can cast Featherfall on yourself.
Oh.
So as a humble folk, that's quite handy. So it's just a feather of gentle descent. Once a day, you can cast Featherfall on yourself.
Ooh. Hey Snouth, can you help me pull these sticks out of my feathers? I kind of ran into that bush over there.
Absolutely. That was incredible. I don't think they listened to Snouth's advice that much. So
one more right there in the back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's much better. Not having thumbs and all.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think that Snouth should try to fly next to really seal the deal?
Your ears might be pretty aerodynamic there, but I do think we all kind of have our fortes, and maybe that one's not quite it. But I've seen you sit still really well. You sit still like nobody ever sat still before ever.
That is true.
Yeah, so maybe that's
with these bird folk.
I think you should try to fly.
That was an out of character chuckle.
Kizzie's gonna take her scarf off and try to hold it out like something like catch Snouth if he tries to fly.
Snouth seems like he nods and he really listens to you. Like he's gonna save that for later.
Okay. As this conversation is happening, you see the warden, like, kind of the elder, just kind of like hold out like a tiny little arm that sees like a little bit of glow on his hand. It's like, if he's jumping, I gotta put it on him. But when you don't jump, he just kind of goes, okay.
What's the next step? Oh yeah, I have the map.
Good luck. Have fun. I believe you are on towards Warden Lippy Hodge. Good luck. I hope you're not scared of the dark or underground. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Later.
The next one is called Glow Without Flame. You are to find Warden Lippy Hodge near a dark burrow. Survival rolls to find her, please.
Survival. Anybody want to take it? You can try the map if you want.
I get lost a lot.
Snouth will take a... Yeah, we'll take it. So, with advantage?
Yeah, but I'm going to show you how to do it, and this is where we were, and this is where we're going, so yeah, you get it with advantage.
14.
Yeah. You guys are rolling a little bit better today than I thought you were going to. Perfect. 14 is enough to be able to definitely find the path. This one is not too far from where you currently are, pretty much like near the bottom. It pretty much takes you down the hill and off to a little area. And you'd be able to tell that you're curving back and around, and your destination is under the hill. And you head towards an area.
Underhill.
Out front of a little almost cave inside the hill, you see another hedge. She is Lippy Hodge. She is one of the tenders, normal tender outfit, which is just pretty much standard leathers, but it does have the tender symbol. And as you all come in there, you see a bunch of people running out that are like getting a whole bunch of like spores, and like a couple of them are like getting like scratching themselves, and a couple things fall and go, I didn't like it. And they look at you and go, good luck. That's a weird place. And then they scrunch off towards the next place.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you're the weird ones.
A couple of them will look and go, yeah, we are, but we're proud of it. You should be too. And then they run away.
Yeah.
So this is Glow Without Flame. Warden Lippy Hodge, she's going to look at you and go, all right, everybody, this is an interesting one. This burrow is home to the mosslet mites. They're mostly harmless, don't worry. I need you to retrieve some bioluminescent mushrooms from the burrow. The best ones are at the back near the water. How you do it is up to you. You can try to befriend them. You could try and stealth your way through, or come up with your own way.
Through the mites?
You're going to have to try and go around or through the mosslet mites and retrieve some of the mushrooms. You can keep what you find. They make great stews. They're great on their own. Yes, dear. Hi.
Can we eat them?
The mites, I would suggest, no, they're not really the best to eat.
Oh. Okay.
Not these ones, anyway. They're not great for the digestion.
Okay.
Okay. I'll move your maps to the mushroom farm.
Oh man, are you sure we can't use our spells?
In here, depending on what you have, highly possible.
Because I did take retrieve.
Okay. That one, no. That's an actual magical spell.
Mm-hmm.
Innate abilities for now.
No,
Right.
would have been good though.
True. So, you see the mosslet mites in front of you. They are flying little swarms of mites. Kind of like swarms of black flies, but a little bit smaller. And there's quite a few of them. You just hear them buzzing around. So, how would you guys like to get past? The best one's in their back, but there are other areas. It all depends on what would you like to do. We're not in combat or anything, so we're not doing initiative. It's up to you guys. What would you like to do? You can do a group stealth roll. You could try and befriend them if you want somehow. It's up to you.
I can make them like us, but only for a minute. Does anybody want to be really fast and grab the mushrooms?
I like to go fast.
Me too.
I'm pretty fast.
Boy, I mean Snouth as well. Hey.
I'm not fast. I can just talk to bugs.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily that fast, but I like to go fast. I'm average fast.
I can make a nasty smell too, but
if it isn't,
Especially if you eat those bugs.
yeah, she told me not to, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But arguably, nobody in this world is a humanoid, really.
Perfect.
So I
So
do
what would
have
you
friends.
like to do? If you want to start casting the Friends cantrip, because that's part of being who you are, I will let you.
But they're not humanoid.
I'm going to just say right now it's going to work. It says towards a creature. I'm good with creature.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make them like us, and then you guys grab the mushrooms really quick. Okay. Like a distraction.
Right.
Okay. You guys ready? Ready?
Yes.
Steady. Go. And I go in and I go, hi guys, and I cast friends.
Okay. What's your DC? I rolled a 14.
Oh gosh.
5.
10. It's a pathetic
Okay.
10.
You have an aggravated group of mites that just come and immediately just swarm all over your head.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try speak with bugs? Would that work on
You
my?
can try.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can
I'll try
always
that.
try.
I will try that and try to be like, no, like we're good, like friends.
They're like crawling all over you, but not biting you. So think of yourself currently like your head's covered by fleas that aren't biting you.
I'm trying not to move. Trying not to move.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
swat. Don't swat. Swatting will only aggravate them.
Kizzie's just gonna sit there and she'll also pull out her pan flute and just kind of like hold it for comfort and just kind of start humming like we're friends with you, like this is fine, and just she'll just hang out and try to distract them.
Okay, give me an animal handling with we'll do a straight roll. The flute's gonna help get rid of the disadvantage of an aggravated group.
Oh no! It's a 2.
It's a 2. You slowly start to hear sounds of more mites coming towards us.
I don't think it's working.
They go slow though. They don't move quick, so you'd be able to run past them if you like, but there's like a little chirp in the distance and you hear more coming.
Oh my goodness. This is really uncomfortable. Did you guys get the mushroom?
Yeah, are you all running while we're doing
For the rest of you that are running, I will take... So you're not going stealthily, you're just running. Perfect. I will take perception rolls from those that are just running then.
0.
Okay.
Just sprinting.
Yeah, you are not one with this area. This is... Most of the mushrooms here are taller than you. Maybe a little bit more intimidating than you thought. And you also see in here, like, water. If it wasn't for the mites, this would be a very calming area, but it's a little too much for your senses with a 0. Mira and Nacheti with your rolls, you definitely tell to the left, there's not as many as there is to the right path. Where you see Mira, you would notice with your 11 that there is another swarm near you that you will either need to skirt around or run through. I'll leave that up to you. Snouth, because you're moving quick, as soon as you hit the main area where the water is, right near the water, pretty much right here on your right, there looks to be a newly grown bioluminescent mushroom that's a little different color than the rest of them. I'll take a nature roll to see if you think this is the best one of the bunch.
I can't help it. I start swatting.
0 again.
With another 0, it's hard to tell if this is the right one or not.
I think the way I'm interpreting that 0 is Snouth is just seeing it out of the corner of his eye, is just going to turn and is going to try to body slam it to just topple it over without any regard for what it is. Just to because it's taller than him physically, or it's like twice his height or something.
Yeah, this one's like probably just over your height by a bit.
Okay,
but there's
yeah, he's
lots
just running
of little
smart,
mushrooms growing off the sides of it too, kind of like a tree almost. So there's like little branches of mushrooms coming off of it too. The smaller ones are giving the most glow.
And Nacheti's just standing there like, what is he doing? He's just like running at the mushroom.
Okay. If you're going to body slam it, I'll take an attack roll, please.
Okay. I have, I mean, I believe, how do monks work? 2 unarmed strikes because
You're
1 action, 1 bonus action?
You're not a monk.
Okay.
You're technically level 0. Yeah. You're on the path
Okay, so
towards
I'm just
being
gonna roll
one.
1.
There is now a level 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3.
Okay. A 3 is enough to be able to tell when you body slam this, you get about 5 or 6 little tiny mushrooms fall off of it on the ground.
Okay.
The big ones
Did it
just
hurt?
No, they're spongy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think anyway he's gonna fall back and sit down and just kind of be breathing really heavily, like.
Yeah. But you do hear the sound of more mites coming towards you.
Nacheti's gonna pick up one of the smaller ones and just eat it.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat.
Yep.
You can heal 1d4 worth of hit points.
Sweet.
Your knee
my
gets
knee
a
is
little better.
healed. Yeah.
Yeah. Your knee feels a little bit better.
Oh, look at this little mousey.
Wow,
What is that?
I suppose this is what Snouth meant to do all along. I'm gonna pick these up.
Perfect. You can add 4 healing mushrooms to your inventory.
Split between us?
Yep.
Okay.
Since I've started swatting at them, have they started biting me?
They're not biting you. They're just, like, not leaving you. And you'd be able to tell that you're starting to glow a little bit.
I'm like, please get off, please get off, please get off. Flick, flick, flick.
They're not. They're, like,
Do you want?
holding on to you, almost as if they're becoming one.
Do you want me to make like a smell come at you to try to scare them away? But I mean, it's kind of pretty.
Sure. Thank you.
Mira, while you're there, you do see a lot of these are like standard white and brown mushrooms near where you currently are. There's quite a few of them. They're not glowing as much as some of them that you see towards the water are, but you do see another one of the mite swarms coming towards you, though.
Okay, I think at this point Mira's gonna try to sneak around those mites.
Perfect. Stealth roll, please.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. Let me do a quick.
Yeah.
That beats their passive.
Mine's 1. Sounds like 5.
Nope. I got a -1 for my perception, so they do not see you coming.
That's good. Yeah, Mira's just gonna.
Perfect. By the time you get there, you see Snouth coming up from being knocked over, and they're picking up some like really brightly colored mushrooms. And to your immediately left, this big one here has thousands of multicolored mushrooms on them. This one itself is like tree size.
Okay. So, like, how
Do we see
tall?
more on the shore? Sorry.
There's some like in and around here towards the mites, but where you currently are, across the water, there are more over here, or the big one to your right. Pretty much all the ones near the water that are the green on the map are the good ones. They're the brightly colored anyway. There's about 6 or 7 different types of mushrooms, but the ones that are green are the most bioluminescent.
We need more. How many do we need?
You just said grab some.
Any as we can carry, I guess.
Just hurry, please. They're all over me. Please, please, please.
You definitely do hear the signs of one of your friends near the entrance having problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna try 2 things. I'm gonna cast Druidcraft and try to create a gust of wind to blow them off.
Okay.
Or a puff of wind. Sorry, it's a puff.
Perfect. Just give me a intimidation roll then, please. And the rest of you, you don't notice that the rest of the mites are bothering you, because I rolled terrible for them, and they aren't paying attention to you. They're just kind of flitting around.
I got a 20.
Are these
You
mushrooms?
got it. The mushrooms themselves, the individual ones are just standard mushroom size. The ones that are rooted to the ground, some of them are 20 feet tall.
Okay.
There's some big ones in here, but all the ones that are like growing off them, they're the ones giving off the most little color. So you'd easily be able to grab a couple pounds worth of mushrooms if you like.
How much effort would it take to climb up this mushroom tree to knock smaller mushrooms loose?
give me an acrobatics and we'll find out.
Mira can jump 15
Peru?
feet. Being
You
a
can jump. And I think Jerbeen can
Try to
jump 15 feet too. So yeah, quite easily. Give me athletics or acrobatics with advantage.
Nice.
That's good.
18.
So that's a 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Between the two of you, easily you just like grab it, hug it, go down the whole side of it. There's lots. There's
Chetty's
warriors
trying to like run
that are
around and catch them as they are falling.
Yep.
Snouth's just striking.
Within
Oh,
a
and then-
minute, within a minute, you guys have enough to like fill another jar full of mushrooms. So you can add like another 5 pounds of mushrooms to your backpack. Your nat 20, you noticed immediately, as soon as you do the little puff of wind, your feathered friend just kind of like poofs out and they all just scatter. But
It worked.
Teensie is glowing.
You're so pretty.
Really glowing.
I'd
Glowing
like to
Feathers.
so much for the
Edging
rest
my
of the
way.
hunt. For the rest of the hunt, you have disadvantage on stealth.
I'd like to start like edging my way towards the exit. Like I really want to get out of here. I really want to get out.
Yeah.
Please, can we go? Can we go, please?
The mites are gone, but you are glowing for the rest of the hunt, the rest of the day. Until you have a long rest, everyone knows where you are.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Just get me out of here.
Perfect. So within a couple minutes, you guys all run in, beat the crap out of some mushrooms, take a bunch of mushrooms, come back out, and your friend is just all aglow. And you see Ward and Lippy just look at you guys and go, okay, that was a different way of doing that. It worked. Only one of you is... sorry about that. You'll be fine tomorrow. Just they leave a little... if you bother them a little too much, they tend to... it's kind of like a secretion. It just like gets all over you. It doesn't wash off. It's nothing harmful. It's just you're going to be glowing for a little bit.
Oh, those bugs pooped on you.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
But they
Looks like
fertilize
we
the
went
whole place, so it's good for the
We went-
mushrooms. That's why the mushrooms have their glow. It's because they poop on everything and it grows through the poop.
Yeah, fungus and all that. All right.
But they make great stew.
Right, they
And they
do
kind
taste quite good.
Yeah, if you get the right ones, if you kind of like scrape yourself, they'll help if you're injured yourself too. So they're used a lot in like healing bombs.
Yeah, look at my knee. It's all better now.
Oh,
Well, you
I
didn't know it was injured before, but
I didn't know. Sorry, but I'm glad you're better.
Yeah, thanks.
But also, if you don't know what it is, best to ask and don't just eat it.
All right. What's the fun in that?
Well, it all depends on your constitution. But anyway, good luck. Your next, the next one you kind of have to find on your own. So good luck. And the next person who's helping you, if they're a little brash, they've been through a lot. But it's okay to yell it back at them.
All right. Cool.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Your next one. So we're gonna do this one, then we'll go for break. Unless you guys want to go for break now, it's up to you.
Good.
Yeah, I'm fun.
Good.
Okay. Perfect. Your next one. I will take survival rolls from everyone. The next one is called Follow the Unseen. That's all it says. You're not too far from it. You're only like about a 2-minute saunter down a path. But you do hear the sound of... So pretty much the water that's in here, you will notice like you're going to find a little stream coming out from the actual hill, and you're going to be following the stream down a path. Mira, thankfully, has a good enough roll to keep you guys on the path here and set you about finding your way here. So as you all follow the path in the little bit of water, you are met by another servant, taller, has a weird, really, really ornate bow on his back, quiver. He's dressed in really intricate armor, and on one of his horns is a golden pseudo-dragon that's going from antler to antler and every now and then poops on his head. You would have seen him at some point in your travel, and during Irma's stories, this is Branobi Horn, Buck's nephew.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Branobi. He is one of the heroes of Alderheart. And as you all approach, he just looks at all of you and goes, "Oh, great. More of you. Well, I hope you're ready for a challenge, because I don't think they challenge you folk enough around here. This is Jeremy, by the way." The pseudo-dragon just kind of gives you a little chirp. Now, I don't know your names, and frankly, I don't need to know your names. All I need to know is that you are capable of tracking a creature that leaves no obvious footprints. So, this is a hunting challenge. I hope you're ready. You need to find a hidden creature that is called a flicker-tail squirrel. How you do that, I will leave that up to you. Use your wits, use whatever you have at your... whatever you're capable of, if you're capable of anything at that young. I don't think you are, but we shall see. Now, we can work as a team or individual. I will leave that up to you, but something I've learned in life that I never thought I would. Friends will help you during the worst of times. They're also... an extra set of eyes is good. Even if you don't trust those set of eyes, they might see something you don't. Good luck. I will be around if you need me. So I will take either perception rolls or arcana to see if you can try and find a flicker-tail squirrel.
Oh gosh.
I think so.
The negatives are so bad.
Kizzie with an 18. Nacheti and Kizzie. Between the two of you, from the top of one of the other horns, you see a small little poof, like a little green and blue flicker, and then a little bit of rustle in this tree. And then another little one, and it's gone. And Brnomeby just looks at you and goes,
Kizzie will just take off running at that tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right this way.
Excellent. I will take more perception or arcana.
No.
Or nature, however you think you can track this creature.
Yeah, that was a 4.
Okay. Another 18. Mira. That's a lot of ones from you today, Pretzels.
Oh.
Pretzels, you're probably just staring at the golden pseudo-dragon more than anything.
Yeah, his name is Jeremy. Of course I'm distracted by it.
It is Jeremy. Jeremy, so in our actual Humblewood game, Brandon created a deck of many things for Humblewood version. It's called the Deck of Feathers and Fates. One of the cards that Bernobi pulled was a golden egg. He could have sold it for 5,000 gold, but he decided to crack it open, and he was awarded with Jeremy, the golden pseudo-dragon familiar. He also then pulled a card which disintegrated all his items.
Yeah.
And left him naked with just Jeremy. Yep.
Worth it. So worth it.
So worth it. Yep. Yeah. He is the only pseudo-dragon in Humblewood. No one has ever seen them before, so this is definitely a creature none of you have ever heard of before. But you will notice that there's a lot of poop on Bernobi. Seems like over the years he's just gotten over it. So yes, he's pretty much what's his name? Radagast.
Yeah.
But he's in armor. He's an arcane archer. So your next rolls, Nacheti, you definitely see another little poof. And this one is going from the tree out towards the water. And then another little poof.
Right, this way. Come on. Does no one see it?
I
No.
saw it for a second and then I lost it.
See, it's over here.
Distracted.
I'll really try this time. Last time I didn't see anything.
Hey, it's all we can ask, I guess.
If you see it,
Insert my
that
eye
can't
or
be it, because it's invisible.
I can see invisible.
All right. Rolls again. Nacheti, you can do with advantage this time because you're on its tail.
3.
Okay. 12. Okay. 12 is the DC. So Kizzie and Nacheti. Nacheti, you're on the hunt. This is like something like almost primal for you being a Vulpin. And Kizzie, you definitely see, hey, wait a minute. Squirrels. This is a weird squirrel. It's going from tree to tree to tree and then over water. Squirrels usually don't like water, but this one apparently likes water. But you see it go from flicker from on top of the water, like it's hovering, and then on the bottom of the water, and then jump over here, and then jump over towards a lily pad, and you see the lily pad give a little.
Can I try to jump on it?
Please do. I will take an attack roll.
Pounce.
Just like a straight, like...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
6. Let me look.
Oosh.
You... Okay, give me a athletics roll to see how far you jump into the water.
4.
4. Okay. You think this is the greatest idea ever. All your friends are pointing, looking. You just run, see something move, and then trip and fall and go face first into the water. And the rest of you just see your friend just like almost like feet are up in the air, head's kind of in the water, splashing around. You also... Yep. So I will take one more final roll from everybody to see if you ever find this creature now that you have kind of disturbed it a little.
I think with 2 3s in a row, Snouth is convinced that it's a trick question and that Bernobi is somehow concealing this thing.
And
he's
just like
rolling
literally looking at you. Go, you're not
He's
going with your
instead
friends?
rolling an insight. 17 insight on Bernobi.
It's actually a metaphor.
Do I have advantage again?
Yes. Bernobi's looking at you. Your insight. Okay, perfect. Those are much better rolls. Okay. Snouth, you look at Bernobi, and your insight check definitely realizes, oops, they're right.
Yeah.
Snouth has made an error. He's gonna run.
First of many, I assume. The rest of you notice as soon as your friend is splashing in the water, you hear from the same lily pad a little squeak, and it's like the lily pad's like going up and down, almost like this thing's laughing at your poor friend.
And Nacheti starts laughing too.
They're able to jump across the river, like surrounded.
I don't see anything. I'm just following you.
From the back, you all hear just a tiny little, like one clap from Bernobi. Well, it looks like you have found our Flickertail. All you now have to do is persuade it to show itself. Persuasion roll or performance, however you like, or intimidation. How would you like to have this creature show itself?
Persuasion.
Yeah, there'd be a little seaweed mixed in there too for Kizzie. Mm-hmm. It may be the odd minnow. Snacks.
There's lunch.
Okay. Between all of you, you finally have this tiny little creature show itself. I'll make it bigger. So it is a very enchanted coloring squirrel. With the tail is 3 times the size of the squirrel itself, and the tail is like quivering. The tail itself seems to be what's given this thing. So as soon as it shows itself, you see the tail uncover itself. So you'll see that cover itself up with the tail and then blend into its surroundings like a gecko. Then the tail uncovers it and you can see the rest of the squirrel. And it just kind of looks at everybody, gives Bernobi a little nod, and then poof, it's gone again.
Oh man, he's so cute. I'm writing a one-shot for New Year's Day. I gotta get one of those in there. They're so cute.
Well, I didn't think you'd be able to find it. You're the first group today to actually find the Flickertail. Congratulations. See, working as a team usually comes out better. But on occasion, sometimes it's good to go off on your own and learn a little. Personal lessons are good too. And you get the better share of the spoils that way. But that's for when you're grown up. Now,
I do the quirk my head to the left thing, and I'm like, I don't understand. Which way is he telling us to do?
Okay. Well, anyway, you have all done quite well. I think you deserve lunch. So if you follow that path, lunch is going to be served for you. Gotta run out of gifts. Knowledge itself is my gift. Good luck. And don't let Irma down.
Thank you.
Because then you'll have to have a one-on-one with me, and you will not like that.
Mr. Lippy.
He's rubbing glue on his face.
Mario played his character to the point where he was an angry bastard the entire campaign. He's a grumpy old man. Perfect. You guys all eventually, it's just around the corner, so you don't need to roll. You find yourselves in a nice little opening that has like a hollowed out stump with lunch provided. Lunch is biscuits, bread. It's on a wooden table with a bunch of cheese and nuts. And you would notice that there's a couple people here Your jar of honey, they have their own. It's not as full as yours. A little bit of crack in the side, but they're dipping everything in the honey. So it's pretty much the honey is part of the dinner, part of your lunch. And you have a tender is up here. She is a gazelle tender up here. She introduces herself as Serengeti. She is here to provide lunch for all of you. And in the middle is a little water fountain so you can eat and drink. During your lunch, she also provides you with your fun challenge. This might take a while, so because it's 9 o'clock, I'm going to give you guys the option of doing more like we did, more like trials, or we can take the time to do the riddle. And that's going to be the decoding part of today.
Ooh. Like riddles.
Riddle it is. Perfect.
The last time you had a riddle in one of your campaigns, it really like I could not. Yeah, I could not solve it. But,
perfect. So, in Humblewood, there's something called Humble Scratch. I'm going to give you the riddle and the cipher for you guys to have fun with. I also put this in Discord, and I'll show you what you get to uncover. So, while you guys are having lunch, Saren comes over to you and says, well, you've made it this far. I have a fun little challenge for you to try and do as you eat. You have a riddle to solve. So once you guys decipher the riddle, I will give you the riddle. That'll give you the next part of the challenge. Also, you have a task while you're eating other than this. Hanera, the provider, the Amaranthian of the community, is the one who has offered you this lunch. Your task is to leave something behind. I will leave that up to you to decide what that is. It can be a personal story, a cherished trinket. You could plant a seed from one of the actual loaves here. Or I will let you come up with your own. This is a gift for the forest. So as she provides lunch to her, for you, you need to provide something back. So we'll do our quick break. Then we will solve the riddle, and you guys can figure out what you want to do for the gift for the forest. Right. When everybody says they're back, we shall begin again. Okay. I think just waiting on... Okay, we're good. Everybody's here. Excellent. I'll do a timestamp here. Alright. So, as you guys are finishing up your lunch, you are given the riddle. Who would like to read the riddle that you just deciphered over break? Or we can roll and make the person who rolls the lowest read it. Or I can point at somebody.
Read it.
Okay.
When nope, can't even get the second word. When roots grow thick and daylight thins, the old stone breathes where earth begins. No door of oak, no tower tall, the forest guards the sacred hall. Kneel where moss and memory meet, where stones feel warm beneath your feet. Look for signs the burrowed know. Below the ground, the past still grows.
Perfect. As soon as you all read the riddle that's part of your package for lunch, Warden Saren just looks at you and goes, "That is your clue to the next place.
Oh dear.
Before you leave to go to that where the riddle takes you, I need you to leave something behind as a gift to Hanera. What would you like to leave? She's the one who provided lunch."
Oh. Don't really have much.
I'm gonna leave a couple of mushrooms.
Okay.
During lunch, Kizzie would have been pulling blooms out of her quills and trying to weave a little flower crown.
Nice.
I'll pull out a couple iridescent pin feathers, like nice long ones.
Okay.
Ouch. Ouch! That's smarts.
Snouth is going to think about it for a second, and then he's going to take out the feather of gentle descent and set it down.
Love it.
And nod at it.
Well, and how about Mira?
Yeah, Mira has like nothing on her.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just seeing Snouth through that, Mira will just like look around and just kind of set her feather down too. Like, not really sure what to do.
Okay. Perfect. You would have noticed as you guys are having lunch, the rest of your friends or frenemies come also have lunch. Some of them are like telling like personal stories. A couple of them just grab some of the seeds from the bread, plant them somewhere else. A couple of them just like go and like hug a tree because they don't exactly know what to do. A couple of them mill around and just like thank whatever they can think of. But yeah, pretty much there's lots of little tokens and bits and baubles around this place. And she points you towards your next little path.
That's what I do when I touch it. I always just hug a tree.
Yep. When in doubt, hug a tree.
Okay. So what do you guys think about that riddle? That's a hard one.
Know what any of that means?
I mean, I can burrow. Hedges burrow, but we already met a hedge and went underground and got glowing things, so I don't know what else to do.
I will take a religion roll.
Maybe a hot springs?
I got another nat 20.
Another 3.
Do mushrooms have roots?
Technically, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a 2.
Our budding bard, who probably has listened to all the stories, what you could, Teensie too. More our bard, or budding bard. Kizzie, at some point during your couple years, maybe, you've heard tell of the gods of this place, the Amaranthians. The riddle is leading you towards a temple of theirs.
Ooh,
And your
sacred
survival
hall.
roll keeps you on the path towards the temple.
Survival roll. Does anybody else want the survival roll, or do you want me to do it again?
I think we already did.
Okay, cool.
Yes. We got at least a 14 from Nacheti. Keeping you on the path. So, you guys all eventually find yourselves in front of a very old temple that is under a large tree. The tree itself, you'd be on the edge of where the Scorched Grove was, so you're heading towards almost Alderheart in your journey today. It seems odd that you You'd be able to tell, like, you're going from the Heartwood towards Alderheart. There's a different atmosphere of going from New Forest to Old Forest. And somehow, in your journey that should have taken you a couple days to get here, it's only been an afternoon. So something's sped you on your journey towards where you currently are. And as you come around to the temple and walk up its steps, you see on a wall that is carved into the stone a little shrine to all of the Amaranthians of Everdeen. Both birdfolk and humblefolk. It also gives you a little brief info on the religion in the wood. In the beginning, there was only the sound of wings. Faint at first, the distant beats were easy to miss, but as time passed, they grew stronger, faster, until they could be heard across the great unending dark. Then with a single flap, creation burst forth. Fire, ice, air, water, soil, and sky all came from the sound of feathers that resonated throughout the cosmos. This is the great rhythm, and by the great rhythm all things moved. The rhythm tells the sun where to set and the moon where to rise. The rhythm tells the seeds when to flower, the trees when to shed their leaves, and the snows when to fall. The essence of everything there comes from the great rhythm. One day, the rhythm may cue the end of creation, but there will be no end to the rhythm itself. As every downbeat has an upbeat to follow it, so too will the cycles of nature eventually start again. For even though the rhythm can be faint at times, it is everlasting and eternal. Every denizen of the forest, from the large to the small, from predator to prey, knows of the great rhythm, the beating force that is the pulse of life itself. To the bird folk, the rhythm begins with the sound of beating wings, but other folk of the wood tell that it began with the thundering of hooves, the patting of paws, or with a tiny heartbeat. Bird folk believe that the two great spirits emerged from the rhythm. When the first Amaranthian are Dea, whose wings usher in the dawn, and Titan, whose wings are the shadow of night. They are the avatars of life and death, and the keepers of the rhythm. This is just a shrine to all of the Amaranthians.
What?
The rhythm is gonna get us.
Mm-hmm. You can feel free to stay here as long as you like. You're the only ones currently here. There's flowing water. It's fresh, it's clear, it's crystal. There's like a little area if you need a nap. Whatever you need, this temple provides.
Do we see anywhere where Moss and Memory would meet?
I will take perception rolls or investigation. Okay. Perfect. Your 2 17s. I need you to each roll me a d10, please, to see what you find. Anyone with a 14 or over will find something.
I think Snouth started by running his hand on some moss and just walking, following it to wherever it leads. That's an 8 on the D10.
Okay. Perfect. You find Where is it? You find what looks to be a knot in the tree, in the form of an ear, like a humble folk ear, like a great big mouse ear almost. Kind of looks like yours, and you just hear whispers, and you hear your name, and you hear a whole bunch of others. This is a listening knot. Whatever you whisper into it carries the sound everywhere else in the forest and helps you listen to other things moving in the forest. So if you're ever lost and find this place, if you start talking into it, maybe someone will hear you. Or you can enjoy the sounds of others.
If one of the other kids at the orphanage was ever my bully, I'd speak into the knot and I'd say, "You suck."
Kizzie, roll me a D. You rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. You find what looks to be another waxed package wrapped in leaves. Inside are bandages, dried fruit, and a little tiny charm of protection that'll give you +1 to your AC.
What?
It'll work as a cloak of protection.
Cool. All right.
So basically, the bundle that it was, the wrap, like the waxed leaves, turns into a little cloak of protection. So
Cool.
+1 to AC, +1 to your saves. So you can pretty much add a cloak of protection to your inventory.
Thank you.
The rest of you, sadly, don't find anything else, though, other than peace and quiet.
Oh. I would give my token of Featherfall to one of the people that left it at the Grove.
Okay.
Because I don't really need it.
Nope. Your wings are coming in great.
I learned a little bit of Glide, so I don't know who left it.
Perfect.
Snouth did.
Yep.
Snouth will take it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
That's very kind. Thank you.
I don't really need it right now.
All right. Well, after you find this place, you notice on your map that it has marked off another task complete. And it looks like you have 3 left on your map. The next one is just titled, A Gift Created by You. Please find Hester Jaderock in his workshop. Some more survival rolls. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think we're finding it.
That's like the third one I've rolled.
Oh,
should leave
Teensie. One of you finds the path. Teensie.
It's
Sorry,
Teensie.
Teensie. I keep forgetting the doubled E. Sorry. Teensie.
Okay.
Teensy tiny. Teensie.
Yeah.
You notice a couple of your friends wandering around off the path, and they seem lost. How would you like to get them back on the path? Because those are some horrible rolls, guys.
I'll try.
I rolled stealth, but whatever.
That's okay.
I am
I'll
a
still take that
songbird.
crappy roll.
I am a songbird, so I'll try like a pretty happy tune for a second. Be like, this way, guys, come on.
Yeah, Kizzie's
give me a
ears have that.
Give me a performance roll, please. I love having -1, 2s, and 3s. We have a +1 performance. Beautiful. Dirty 20.
The only thing I've got a plus in.
Yep. The rest of you just hear Teensie just like go, hello. It's almost like Irma snapping. It's got that little force to you. It's like, oh, right, sorry. Trudge. So within a few minutes, easily, the rest of you finally come out of your reprieve and find the path. With Teensie just kind of like sitting there and going, are you guys ready? Her. And eventually you find yourselves at a workshop.
Whoa.
In front of the workshop, it's a fairly big building. Looks good enough made. Maybe it was an old building that's been fixed up. It's not perfect. It's functional. It's not pretty. Inside is pretty. Inside, as soon as you guys open the door, it just says Hester J. Rock's Workshop. Inside, as soon as you open the door, you are met with a large mechanical owl. And it gives you all a little hoot. It's big. It's about 6 feet tall and made out of solid metal. In the workshop itself, you see a raptor, blacksmith armor, goggles here and there, a couple of tools in its hand, and they are in the middle of like doing some little tiny intricate work and not even notice you here until the mechanical owl gives a little hoot and you see the raptor kind of go, oh, hi, sorry, right, I'm supposed to be helping people today. You've met Bubo. That's Bubo. The owl turns around and just waves. Right, he's my friend, don't hurt him. I'm Hester. I'm here to help you make something, apparently. Do any of you know how to work arts and crafts? Are you any good at building stuff? Are you good at art? Anything? What are you good at?
Not
Hester is another one of Irma's friends and a champion of Alderheart. They're an artificer. A very strange one, but an artificer no less. High anxiety, ADHD, go, and he's also going to pull out like a couple rocks that also go, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Hester.
Whoa, we already heard that.
Kizzie hides under the table.
As you should. Right, well, anyway, I would, I'm, what am I supposed to do? He just like opens a notebook. Right. I've been told to help you craft something to hand to either a friend or anyone in around Heartwood, maybe to a potential family for some reason. What would you like to make? I can help you pretty much make anything, really. Whatever you can think of, I can make it. I have blueprints around here somewhere for a whole bunch of little stuff. You can do birdhouses. What would you like to make? So what would everybody like to craft? This is a gift created by you. So you have the tools and equipment at hand. So there's pretty much any tool here. He will give you the help action to use a tool that you're not proficient in. So it'll be pretty much a straight roll to craft whatever you want. You can make it out of metal, you can make it out of stone, you can make it out of anything you can think of. He's got it here. I should say they have it here.
Well, knowing what kids normally make or draw,
mm-hmm.
Any colored wire, then
there's lots. Yep.
Teensie would like to try to wire craft a rainbow, maybe like a sun catcher or like a not a wind chime, but like a twirly windy
like a dream
bob.
catcher. Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. What would the rest of you like to make? We'll just do one standard roll for everybody. I just want to know what it was you made. And is it going to be for Anyone specific?
Snouth is interested in making like a Newton's cradle, little pendulum things with marbles.
Yep.
He wants to try to make this kind of symbolic thing of balance.
Cool.
Kizzie will poke her head out from under the table and say, Can you make a drum?
A drum?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any particular kind?
Just
Any
a
size?
little hand drum.
Just a little hand drum?
And little. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got lots of leather.
And then she'll say please, and then she'll curl into a little hedgehog ball, and then go back under the table.
Yeah, you're definitely one of Irma's. Okay. We won't throw you though. Okay. No, I need you up on the table. Oh no, we can work under there. That's fine too. He just like randomly throws a whole bunch of stuff onto the ground and like a little blueprint, and goes, I'll be right with you. I don't know your names. He's gonna look at Mira and go, anything you would like?
I don't know. What do you think would be easy to make?
Well, do you have any goals in life? That's usually where I start. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I mean, I never really thought about it. I just adventuring with my friends. I don't know.
Do you know any magic?
No.
Well, so you're a helper.
Yeah.
Okay. How about, what's the best thing you could help with at a party? You could be, do you like to cook?
I never tried it before, but...
How about we make you your own set of pots and pans? Little tiny ones.
Okay.
Perfect. We're going to have to use the forge for that, but that's what I'm good at. And how about... he's going to walk up to Nacheti. You remind me of someone weird. What do you want to craft? Yeah, they were weird. Don't know where they went. That's okay.
They were embracing it.
Well, he embraced a lot of things.
And so you gotta live your life to the fullest, mate.
Oh, he did. I think he jumped off a mountain at some point, but yeah, I think he lived his life to the fullest.
Cool. I'd like to make a puzzle box.
Oh, you see, like the feathers perk up and go. You and I are gonna get along great. How intricate?
Right.
Wood, metal, a little bit of both?
Yeah, all of it.
Do you want to have like a hidden message inside? Or something fun if someone like took it on you? Maybe it'd make them like cough and fall over a little. I can do that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like
a trap boxed.
Yeah, a confetti bomb.
We can do that.
All right.
Perfect. They sell quite well too. Okay. Well, we all know what we're going to make. This is going to take a little bit of time, but I'm a master at my craft. We're working on it. Okay. So I would like, what's the easiest thing here to be? I'm thinking standard dexterity checks from everybody to see how well you craft all this.
Ruh-roh.
I'm okay with performance. I'm also okay with, give me 1 second here. I have something in my head. Oh, a standard tool check, which is just basically a D20 roll. With the tool, you don't have any... It would just be a straight D20 if you're going to use a tool that you're not proficient with. I don't see any nat ones. There's nothing
So
under...
not with a -1 with the tool?
The tool check would be just basically a -1, yes.
Oh, it would still be a -1. Okay.
So if it's something we are proficient with, do we get... It's
If
a
you have
D20
proficiency because of your race, then yes.
Well, I have proficiency with hand drums.
Okay. Technically...
Or would I have that yet because I'm a baby?
The help action is still going to give you... It'd still be a negative anyway. The help action is just making this a fairly easy roll. Okay. Between everybody... that's cool. I like that. Kizzie and Snouth. You'd probably be able to tell he might spend a little bit more time on the intricate things and not the simple things. But Snouth and Kizzie, you're the only ones who make something. It's functional. It ain't gonna be pretty. The rest of your friends seem to be doing a little bit better with his help. Maybe he likes the more intricate things a little bit better. Snouth, I'm going to say that he probably didn't have time to form perfect marbles, but he does give you ball bearings. They're not perfectly aligned, and they're not the perfect same size. Yeah. So it's not going to have the perfect effect. But it'll work. It's a good trial.
I think it just stops after 3 rotations.
About 3 or 4.
That's as much as it can do.
Yeah. Maybe it falls over a little, and it's just more of a, I don't have the proper glue, I'm sorry. If you get yourself some, really, really thick, amber, that might help heat it up a little. Or just let some honey go bad and... Sorry, something like that is, I can make. He's gonna look like over a boobo. I like the bigger and more intricate, but it's a good start. Don't understand what it's for.
There's already balance inside Snouth, so this wasn't needed. But thank you.
Right. Don't understand that part. Your drum. He's just gonna look at it and go over to a corner and pick up a drum and just hand it to you. Will this work?
Yeah.
You can still take the other one, because you made it yourself. But I won't tell anybody that you didn't make this one if you don't.
You won't tell. And she'll put one under one arm and then go grab the other one, and then she's just gonna smile really big and come out from under the table and just be holding both drums.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
She'll pull a flower out of her quills and hand him one.
I could actually... Well, that's a good feather. I can use that in a spell component. Thank you!
Thank you!
Perfect. Well, y'all have a great day. I think you're headed towards... Yes. I know where you're headed. She's a kooky old hedge, but she means well. Her name's Susan. Some people find her a little creepy. Some people call her a witch. Some people call her a hag. I call her a friend. She helped us out a while ago. She's got some weird gifts, so I don't know what she's got in store for you, but thanks for stopping by.
Ready to do.
Bubo is his steel defender.
You said that there's...
I killed Bubo a lot. Yeah.
You said that there's families and stuff along the roads, watching us do our tasks and everything?
On occasion,
sometimes?
You're seeing people following certain groups, yes. At some point in time, you guys would have noticed, maybe 3 or 4 individuals slowly, walking behind you guys as you do things. They're staying, away from you, but there are a couple families and people wandering around, too. They're interested in what you guys are doing.
If I see a bird family... and they look nice, then I'll give them the wind spinner.
Okay. They kind of look at it and look at you and go, oh, wow. That's, thank you, little one. What's your name?
Teensie. They call me Teensie. But I thought birds with a wind spinner, because we like wind.
Oh,
Have a good day! And then I run away.
Thank you. Bye. Perfect. Next off, this one's down, so we don't need a survival roll. This one's pretty much around the corner from where you guys are. This is called, the last one was a gift created by you. This one on your list says a gift for you. So you are all met by Susan the Hedge Witch. She is a, she's a hedge. She's kind of like, she's like a true hedge. So she's more, what's the animal Brandon's thinking of? Anyway, you can see her on there. She has a giant beetle that's flying around her as her familiar. And she just all, no, she's not, she's, might be porcupine, I can't remember. She does have, I think, quills, so she could be a porcupine, yes. I'd have to actually look at her stat sheet, but I can't remember. She's going to greet you all and go, oh, you survived, Hester. Oh, thank God. They're a little much for some people. Looks like you crafted some neat things. Well done. Anyway, I'm Susan. I am known far and wide. Most people actually run away from me when they see me, so I'm glad you haven't. So you haven't actually learned a lot about me yet. But I am a friend of Irma's. I helped her in her journey. I am quite good at getting into trouble and getting myself into trouble and burning my house down and rebuilding a hut and having that one burned down, rebuilding another hut. But now I'm here. I also... Never mind. I have spread around a bunch of gifts for you to keep, and some of them might even help you throughout your lives. But take heed. Temptation, seeing other people get something you want for yourself is daunting. But remember to be thankful for what you yourself have and have already done. Don't be jealous, be happy for others. Now, some of these gifts are enchanted. Some of them, if you listen carefully, might be tuned to you specifically. So if you can just take stock of the area, try and sense your way through which one is the best fit for you. If it's not, I apologize, but I did my best. None of them will harm you. I don't think. Anyway, enjoy my gifts. So I would like from all of you perception or insight or how you want to go about finding yourself the perfect gift from my list.
He's a one.
Okay.
I think Snouth believes he feels a connection with the wrong gift.
I think so too. I will give you the wrong gift. Don't worry.
That's my best.
He's certain he's found the right gift.
Okay. Let's start with Snouth. Place yourself on the map where you think the perfect gift is, sir.
It's all the way back here, I think.
Mm-hmm. This is also the last task. The rest is just ending this fun little campaign. Well, one shot, I should say. So, Snouth, you sent something buried into the ground over there. And you see a little bit of disturbed dirt. And as you start digging, I'm going to let you roll, or I'm going to choose one for you. What would you like to do? I need a D10 roll, or... Okay.
9.
9. This is kind of fitting. You gave one recently away. You find yourself another feather. That'll once a day give you feather fall if you fall.
I think that
this
makes
is kind
a lot
of
of
fitting
sense.
because you gave it away and now it's coming back.
I think he just kind of like holds it and he looks up at the sky and gives a nod, and it's evidence to him that it was the right call.
Mm-hmm. And we'll say it's the exact same feather. Even though Susan said she's the one who put it here. Who knows? Perfect. Well, next on our list of fun things is Mira with 16. Mira, because you rolled a 16, you definitely come across something that does feel right to you. You find yourself what looks to be a wooden container. Inside is a loaf of ever-fresh bread. Never molds or goes stale. It can feed up to 4 people. There's a little note on it that says, "Food tastes better when it's shared." The box is enchanted. Once a day, a fresh loaf of bread will appear.
Yeah, I got bread.
So today you get a loaf of bread that'll feed 4.
Mm.
Perfect. Teensie with an 11.
With a 9 because I re-rolled
Beautiful.
with my faded.
Teensy.
I gave you bardic
With-
inspiration too, if you want to use
Okay.
that.
Technically, you're not a bard yet, so you wouldn't have bardic
Oh, I
inspiration.
can't do it? Okay.
Nope.
Never mind. I thought
A 9's hovering
Try.
on the... Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this
I
one?
second guess
Is it
myself.
this
I had FOMO.
Yeah. So would you like for me to give you... You can either roll, or I can choose one for you. Or you
You
can
can
roll
choose.
twice, and I will choose which one I think is better.
No, you can choose one.
Okay.
And I know it's not going to be super great because it's only a 9.
No. Okay. Well, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this as you open it. Can you roll me a d20 and a d100 as your first wild magic surge goes off?
Oh dear.
You want to be a wild magic sorcerer? Let's start.
I love it.
A 20 on the d20, okay. This won't be terrible. And an 87. I have
Oh, tell me
300
I turned-
options for mine. Nice. Okay. I am now going to let you do... Insight is what? Wisdom or intelligence?
Insight is wisdom.
Okay. I'm now going to let you do an investigation check with advantage as you gain proficiency on all intelligence checks for the next hour.
Intelligence check.
Yep. So I will take an investigation roll from you with advantage. And this will give you proficiency, so I'll give you a +2 to this.
Good thing.
Wow. That's with advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to choose something.
7 minus 2 is 5.
Beautiful. All right. You're really not too sure. Something weird's going on with you. But you eventually want to be a sorcerer. For you itself. Yeah. You find yourself a tiny little box. Inside, you open it up, and is a spool of thread and a needle. There's a little note that says this is called the spool of fixing thread. It can magically repair one torn or broken non-magical item smaller than a cloak. It has 3 uses, then becomes mundane thread.
Needle of mending.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. As a bird who
Next.
weaves a nest, I very much like it.
Nacheti next with a 14. You find yourself walking towards something fun. This has a sense of, yeah, this is going to work out for me one day. You open up a little box, and you find yourself a set of boots. These are boots of the quiet step. Once per day, you gain advantage on 1 stealth check.
Sweet.
In any environment. So pretty much once a day, click the heels together, and you can try to be a little bit more sneaky.
How did I look?
Ooh. I don't know what you're doing. All right, Mira, while you're doing something there, I have you. What was your roll, sorry? I think your mic just went on me.
Oh, for what? Sorry.
What was your roll for perception or an insight? 9.
So I guess that's... Yeah.
Okay.
I just...
All right. You find yourself walking... Nope, sorry, you got the bread. Never mind. We're done. Who hasn't gone yet? My bad.
I roll an 8.
Okay. So just Kizzie? That's it? Okay. Kizzie, you rolled an 8. Neat. You find yourself walking over to a little area that's like on a little tiny pedestal is a little pouch. Inside, and there's a little note that says you get the seed of second chance. Planting the seed causes a small tree to grow overnight. Once planted, one creature who helps plant it gains advantage on their next saving throw. You can plant this once a day, so as soon as the tree's grown, another seed comes in the pouch.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
Yeah. The tree only lasts for 1 day, so as soon as, like, in the morning, the tree goes back down, and it's basically going to give you a little bit of extra help on your saving throw, but it'll last for the entire day.
Do you get the advantage when you plant it, or do you have to wait for the tree to grow?
As soon as you plant it. The tree grows, like, almost immediately.
Gotcha, okay. And then it lasts for a day. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So that's everybody, I think? Yeah, excellent. So as soon as you all find yourselves the perfect or something good enough, Susan just thanks you all, tells you good luck, and you guys will be able to tell it's getting close to dark right now, and she's just going to, like, nod at you and go, when you're ready, I will send you on your way home. So I hope whatever happened to you today, you take with you for life. Good luck. And she's going to draw a little circle on the ground and just tell you to step in. I learned this recently.
President.
You're welcome. I hope it works out for you. She gives you a little wink. The beetle gives you a little wink.
Yeah.
Before Snouth steps in, he's going to hand her the feather, and he's going to say, would you be so kind as to leave this somewhere in town? This is a magic feather. It will come back automatically to Snouth. I believe that whoever finds it will adopt Snouth. Take it. He's holding it out.
Okay.
Eyes are very wide.
No.
Okay. She takes it off you and goes, agreed.
Thank you.
Very cute.
And she just waddles away. And you all immediately get teleported back to the Heartwood. You are teleported, well, at least close to the Heartwood. You find yourselves magically teleported back somewhere, and you are surrounded by everyone, including the Warden of the Woods, Gozer.
Gozer.
The big...
Yeah.
As in, yes. It worked out when our campaign ended and the Heartwood, the two halves were combined. Gother and Zenzen, our two players, created the Heartwood and became this creature as the Warden. So because their name was Gother and Zenzen, we combined it to Gozer. Yes. So
watching out for
yeah,
Sure.
you are technically in the Gozer Grove right now, near Heartwood,
jeez.
near the Heartwood. Yes. So it's a giant treant. Half of it is like part Gother, the other half is Zenzen. It's an eclectic mix between the two, but you definitely get like a male half and a female half. One half is angrier than the other half. So that it's almost like one's in autumn, the other's in winter aspect. You would have seen it from time to time, but it pretty much like just patrols the outside edge of the Heartwood for anything that comes here. You also are introduced to Riffin, the Ash Knight. He's a Strig. He is one of the... Yes, that guy. Riffin the Ash Knight, who is in the middle of rounding everybody up to gather around the hearth. Riffin is the first pretty much champion of Alderheart. He has been a warrior since he was pretty much your guys' age. He is widely known everywhere. If you need someone to help you, Riffin's the person to call. He is the first one to jump into battle, and he's the last one to leave. So Riffin looks at all of you and goes, well, congratulations everyone on completing the Heartwood's first annual scavenger hunt. Now, one by one, I want all of you to grab a lantern, and using the candle inside, I want you to light it from the hearth and then place it back inside your lantern. Since it's getting nice and dark, we got a little bit of a surprise for you. So there's a table with a whole bunch of lanterns on it, and each one has your name on it. They're pretty much Chinese lanterns, so as soon as you light it, put it in, the lanterns just start to go. Where am I here?
Lantern.
Yeah, so one by one they're lit. The lanterns inflate and start to rise up ever so slowly. They start to flit towards into the Heartwood, lighting up the entire tree for everybody to see. The families are here and other people, so there's a couple thousand that are being lit, and they just all flit up and light the entire tree. Riffin then all steps forward, takes his helmet off, looks around at everybody. You've all seen the flame. Not how bright it is, but how it burns. This hearth does not answer to blood, name, or coin. It answers to choice. These young ones came to us with little more than what they carried in their hands. Some arrived angry, some quiet, some ready to trust, some certain they would never again. When asked to share, they shared. When asked to wait, they waited. Most of you. When asked to help someone smaller, slower, or frightened, they did not look away. The forest does not need more soldiers. It needs caretakers, teachers, listeners. It needs homes where a child may grow into themselves without fear of being left behind again. Then he looks to the families. Adoption is not a rescue. It's a promise. Promise that when the fire burns low, you will tend it. When the night is cold, you will stay. And when these children stumble, as all of us do, you will not decide that love was a mistake. No one here is required to take a child, but if you do, know this. All of Humblewood will sing. And so will they. Some of them are actually better than the rest. You then see the lumbering form of Gozer, the warden and protector of Heartwood, step forward, place a hand over the hearth, and giant golden flames erupt from the hearth and turn it into a large bonfire. Humble folk and bird folk all cheer, and more fireworks are lit. Irma then comes around, teary-eyed, and announces that the banquet is ready for dinner. And during dinner, one by one, you see families come to talk. Start to talk to all the orphans, including you. If you want to be adopted today, you can. Snouth, with your little speech, can you repeat to me exactly what you said again, please?
Regarding the feather?
Yeah. If you remember.
Yeah. Snouth said, please leave this somewhere in the town center. This is a magical feather. It will return to Snouth automatically. I believe whoever finds it will adopt Snouth.
Susan came with you. She's been alone for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
So she adopts you. So you're going to live with a hag, sir. She likes to summon little imps to do all her dirty work. There's a lot of dirty work. So it'll be interesting.
It was you.
Apparently, yeah. I couldn't drop it.
Snouth won't let you down.
Well, I'm getting old. I guess I could use an apprentice.
Right.
Or, restart a coven. Whatever comes first.
What's a coven?
Oh, you'll learn. Trust me. It's going to be great. We can build a new hut. Maybe this one, we can put some legs under it so it'll walk places. We have a long road ahead of us.
Oh, Jesus.
That's great. Do you want to see me sit perfectly still?
Well,
he gets down. He doesn't even really wait. He just gets down and he starts sitting. And he's not perfectly still.
She digs herself a little burrow, starts putting a couple runes underneath her, brings out her enchanted beetle, and just goes, well, I guess this is us. Oh boy. She just sits and
eyes closed.
So, that's all I have, guys. Nice job.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ta-da! That was fun. We got through 95% of what I planned.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's a record for any game I've ever played in.
Right? Well, yeah, one-shots are a little easier. That I don't need to plan too much. It's just more make sure this happens, have the list of things in case you roll good on your survival rolls to find I had like 40 hidden items for the whatever we decided on, but we didn't have too many zeros. I mean, not 20s. I did have a couple extra things just in case we needed more time to kill. I had a leaf for later. Each player must find a leaf that feels like you. The leaves are then pressed into a keepsake journal, and you all get to explain your choice of leaf in one sentence. And we never did meet a forest spirit named Whisperleaf. Whisperleaf was going to take you guys on a little journey for a couple extra hidden caches. But other than that, we got pretty much through everything. Cool.
Cool.
Nice job.
And somebody got
Good
a duck.
holiday. Well, you all probably
Holiday.
would have, yes, if you wanted to. Irma eventually is gonna choose her favorites to adopt at some point in time, mainly as extra helpers around the orphanage. So you're
That
technically going to
drum
be
was
adopted,
definitely
but
for Irma.
yeah, I assumed that. Cool. Well, Merry Christmas, guys. That was fun.
Okay,
Merry
thank you.